Carolina sideline. Here's a look at head coach Dave Canales. These guys are lowly 2-4 over the last 6 weeks. Running the show across the field. That's the head coach of the Lions. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Everybody, Kate Scott, Brock Heward on the call. That is punter Jack Fox with the honors here. And here we go from the Motor City. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. And now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. And bringing them out, someone this defense is really going to have to keep an eye on, this mobile QB.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's a typical game that wins are typically built up.
Look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. First down run, now he's in 5, now 2nd and 5. Pass play coming here. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
a look to throw. He's going to run for it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's good for a Panthers first down. A gain of
fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Carolina.
1st and 10, looking to throw. He finds Chigakonkwo for the grab. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing off the play fake.
46-yard line.
Throw left side, Lance Johnson. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They send a tight end in motion. Caught quick right side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
He's going to throw it again. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
2nd down.
That was Tataroa McMillan he was looking for. And now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 6 yards.
Throw here, 3rd down. Finds his man over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
First down. A gain of 15. And the Panther first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Let's set up the screen. It's Hubbard. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
That's another Panthers first down.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 9 yards.
3rd and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Carolina.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete. So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal.
leads to 2nd and goal.
Sticking to the air here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers finish up an excellent opening series. You come in as a significant underdog, Brock, in somebody else's building. You know how essential it is to have a good start, and these guys did just that.
Yep, you're the weaker guy in the fight. You need to make your first shot count. Make them think about it. They've seized the momentum, really given themselves a fighting chance. Now they just got to do it consistently.
John Parker Romo out to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Lions, nothing.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So now it's the Lions' turn to head out for the first time on offense. And bringing them out now, a quarterback who really knows how to make something exciting happen.
Last week was the ideal showing for him and really allowed his offense to feed off of him. He elevated everybody around him. Just got to look at his stat line to see how well he was throwing the ball. 300-plus yard game, several touchdowns, tremendous efficiency.
28-yard line, a gain of a yard.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They're going play action. Connects on the crosser. He's out in the clear. And he has this down to the 14-yard line. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometimes as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
He's got it. It's in close. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1.
That's good for the Lions. First down.
They'll try and punch it in. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, doesn't matter.
Give them 3 yards, and they're just inches away on 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
He tries to sneak it, and he's in for the touchdown. The Lions finish off their opening drive. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Dave Canales getting his Panthers out there for their next drive. And they sure looks clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? And that's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their game plan. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo while both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen it pay some pretty good dividends for them, too.
And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
First down, Panthers.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Has him running the comeback. And The Lions pretty vocal in their disagreement with that call, and the challenge flag is out.
Play is under review.
So what we're all looking for here, did he secure the catch and maintain it while also getting both feet down?
Yeah, this is why it's a perfect look. This is why teams scout body control and field awareness for these pass catchers. For moments like this, he did not have much margin for error, and it happens oh so fast.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a third one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Tenaroa McMillan that time. So that brings up second down. Here's Hubbard on the give. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. Lions going to the dime look here on third down. 6 DBs out there.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, I think all quarterbacks have been there before. You start scrambling, you're hoping for something to materialize, and nothing does. You just try to get back to the line, live to play another day, and more importantly, avoid a loss.
On to punt on fourth down, it's Bradley Pinion. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. So the Lions headed out for their second drive of the game. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's him the first.
36-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. Oh, he loses the football. Panthers pick this one up. Nothing doing on the return, but the damage already done, partner. They take it away on the fumble.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
First and 10 now from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's second down.
Second down and 10.
Throwing it again here. Short pass brought in. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, third down.
A gain of 9 brings up third and 1.
So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down. Looking to throw on third and 1. He stays up. Ooh, can't avoid that one, and they take him down. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
That right there is one of the biggest differences between the NFL and college game. Heck, the high school and Pop Warner game. Because when you break away from a sack at those lower levels, big things happen. But at this level, this big boy league, just because you get out of one guy's arms doesn't mean you're safe anytime soon.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 21-yard
The Panthers get going again once more on offense. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution, and more than likely, making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On second down, it's Hubbard. He'll cobble together a yard there. That was Tyleek Williams in on the play.
Tyleek Williams on the stop.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll throw, third and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
18. That's good for a Panthers first down.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
42-yard line.
Brought in right side by McMillan. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Hand off out of the pistol. Here's Hubbard. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw now. It's on target to Johnson. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
To throw here on first down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Looking in the air here. Dumped off to his running back. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has it well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at
the red zone on first. Brought in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, so you've got to throw an accurate ball. It does 2 things. Number 1, it strikes fear in the defense. And number 2, you gain respect of your teammates.
He brings it in. And he's got a decent game before being brought down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play. All right, here we go. They nearly gave it away on the pick, but the offense still out there, and they're looking for 6. They're going to throw for it on 4. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Romo on to try the point after.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Lions and this running back headed back out for a new series. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. They go play action on first down. He's got a man left. And this one does not go far. Second down now. They need 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
He's going to throw it. Finds him on the crossing route. He's sent down right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. Offense is set. First and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Back to the line they come, second down.
And 11 at the 39-yard line.
Pass play now. Hits his running back. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Has it downfield, working the left. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Dude, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
Second and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Panthers' 10.
He's going to throw it again. This one's caught. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. That gives him a mark of distinction for this season. He's now up to 40 touchdown passes this year, and it's part of one of the more impressive campaigns that we've seen from an NFL QB. Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. The Lions tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. He dodged the tackle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they hold him down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's good.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Okonkwo brings it in. He'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
8 yards on the pickup.
Tight end in motion left.
2nd and 2 at the 48-yard line.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's a give to Hubbard. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. but that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
The Lions take over.
The Lions ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together, finding the end zone. Working on first down. Look at that power, deep left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Looking to throw again on second down. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he goes, third and long. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. It'll be another punt. Jack Fox out there once again. Feels this clean at the 30. Shoots away from one. And found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. The Panthers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. First and 10, it's Hubbard. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
Working now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Throw here, third down. On the slant, complete to Johnson. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. He'll punch it away again. Bradley Pinion headed back out. And he'll try to hit this one well. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out. And indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the second. And it is enough time to put something together. Short pass brought in. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Five still to go here. This is second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 24-yard line.
They're going to try and throw it here. It is caught left side. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half. First and 10 from the 32. Blown back, it's the handoff. Escapes the defender. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen back with you in the studios in Orlando. We've got a close one as we expected. No quarter given on either side. We are all tied up at the break. This one could go either way, so let's find out as they're ready for the third quarter kickoff. Send it back out to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thanks for that hard work, Scott. These two teams ready to break this tie as we welcome you back for the third quarter. Here's a return from the 7. He dodged the tackle. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Out come the Lions. They've got the first series of the second half. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. They'll work against the blitz. Caught, nice game left side. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here's the one back on the handoff. He finds a little room there before being hauled down, gain of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
He's brought down at the 31.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now looking to throw. Oh, he's going to run for it. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, he lost the football. And it looks like, yeah, they got it back right at the 1-yard line and nearly in the end zone for a touchdown. That right there was impressive, Brock. Even with the fumble, absolutely no panic on his part. Finding that football, keeping the play going, and taking it in for 6.
I am just hearing the old offensive coordinator, Tom Moore, say, whoever plays the hardest and longest wins. And that's what you got to do. You got to play harder. You got to play longer than your opponent. When you get an opportunity, go seize it.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Fox now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Panthers and Chuba Hubbard ready to begin another drive. And they're a touchdown back, Brock, as they take over down 21-14. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Hubbard gets it to start the drive. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
He's brought down
after that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They run again with Hubbard. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
First down. It's a gain of 3. And the Panthers
back to the ground they go. Hubbard can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Taken down
so close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Quick to the left, it's caught. All right, short on marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
He'll try to do it himself. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
That's good for a Panthers first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
First down, Panthers.
I'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Complete to Chig Okonkwo. It's a gain of 9.
Trying to get outside with Hubbard.
And a yard at the 46-yard line.
They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Panthers first down.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Panthers first down. A gain of 15. First down.
In the red zone now. Throws caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Complete to
Second and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup.
Send the tight end in motion.
3 at the 7-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Hubbard has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers start the second half with some needed points. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Romo on to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers tie this game at 21. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Detroit's offense getting ready for its next drive. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
Second and 9.
Back to the well again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's good. Lions. First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it downs from 37. First down, play action. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Back now, pressure coming. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third and long for him here. Finds a man right side. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
There's a dive up the middle. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Gain 15 there. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Going to the ground again on first. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up third and 4.
From the gun on third down. Hits his running back. And he's close, Brock, but it looks like he's out just a little bit short. Good efforts, but now they've got a choice to make on fourth down.
And less than a yard.
He'll throw it. That's cut beyond the marker. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Lions, first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Lions take a lead just before the end of the third. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Fox now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Incomplete.
And send the receiver left.
And 12 yards to go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Into a crowd and intercepted. And the Lions will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
The offense headed out now for Detroit. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They give it to him again. They'll get about 6 on this one, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
16-yard line. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
16-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Finds him quickly on the RPO. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Lions, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Off the play fake. He'll throw. Complete to the right side. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Back to throw. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
The 2nd down pass.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Back to throw. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up 4th and goal.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
An important attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Bates' kick is up and good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late. It puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Panthers and Chuba Hubbard ready to begin another drive. And the question out there is, Brock, how early and often are they going to try passing here after they were picked off on the previous drive?
Well, I think the answer to that is how much trust does this play caller have in his quarterback? We're going to get to find out right now.
Completed over the middle. And this one doesn't go far.
Johnson. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Looking to throw here. Running right side by McMillan. And he gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of 6.
He keeps it himself. Loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
That's good for a Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. He'll pass it this time. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8. 2nd down.
At the 44-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
He's dropping back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
That's McMillan with the catch out left. And he's tackled for a 4th gain.
Digital short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their man was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on down.
It's a turnover.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
1st and 10 from the 43. They're going play action. Gets him on the inbound. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. And 16 on the pickup. And the Lions have a 1st down.
27-yard line.
Toss to the right side. And he's sent out of bounds after an 8-yard pickup, so they've got 2nd and 2.
Out of bounds at the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. 3rd down coming up.
Of 2. Brings up 3rd and 4.
They're throwing it. Jump off Popeye's back. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch it behind the line. This goes for a loss.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
Bates' kick is up and good. And And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. This makes it up to the 25. The Panther offense headed out to the field. The turnover on downs only led to 3. Obviously better than a touchdown, but enough to rattle them a bit as they return to the field. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Now come out throwing. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Intended for Chuba Hubbard. Incomplete.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Dumps it underneath. Hubbard. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Offense in the hurry up here.
15 yards. And the Panthers 1st down. A gain of 15. And the Panther 1st down.
Throwing it again here. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down.
It's a gain of 33. That's another Panthers 1st down. A gain of 33 yards on the
He's going to throw it again.
1st down.
That's complete. Dialing up McMillan again.
The pass on
And he's able to get this down to the 13.
McMillan. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 13-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Panthers trailing by 13. Need to keep this drive going. Here's 4th and inches. Desperation time here. And the call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
At the 24-yard line.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Rolling back gets the handoff. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Here's a design run. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They're drawing up for him. So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.